the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. What might we see today, Stuart?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Over the byline, hence a goal kick. Real chance. Surely, he had to score, and he does.
Well, as you can see, the defending is really poor, but he won't mind. It's a simple finish for him.
Traore now. Klein. Oh, danger here. This could square the game. Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Excellent refereeing. Now that goes down as a robust piece of tackling. What's the referee going to do next? Oh, the threat is there. Well in there to tidy up. Chabot. This could be troublesome. Might lead to a chance. Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. The Hornets have it back. And it's a quality pass. And it's opening up. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Traore now. And options in the centre. Well, the crossing needs to be a bit better than that. Conte. Released it nicely. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? But really sticking to the task defensively. Klein. Oh, good vision. Palmed away by the keeper. Chabot. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Could be threatening, and just has to remain calm. And a goal, it was served up on a silver platter for him.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance. And then we see what a good finisher he really is. He just rounds the keeper and passes it into the net. He's so calm under pressure.
Good distribution. Great vision to switch the play. And nicely over the top. Well, well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
And intercepting it. Madanovsky. Singh. Chabot. And a chance to whip it in here. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Oh, it's in! A two-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited.
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
Welsh. And the Hornets did well to regain control of the ball. And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a corner. Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. Playing it in. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, unable to bend his run. Offside. Excellent defending. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Oh, this looks useful. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. And a good-looking ball, putting them under the cosh. In it goes to alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Alaba. And back with Ferreira. Conte. Promising pass. Now, who can she pass it to? Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Oh, could be. And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a two-goal lead now. So the current scoreline, 4-2. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Conte. The first half here comes to an end. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Likes to run with the ball at his feet, and passing it well. Taking care of business defensively here. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Chabot. Nice weight on the pass. And now waiting to pounce. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. An alert piece of defending. Jungwirth. Real chance. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Conte. Morgan. Well, gifting away possession. And the decision offside here. Ferreira. Now with Morgan. Poor pass. Might work out. Will it be? Well, a piece of quick thinking by the keeper.
Well, that's great goalkeeping. He read it so well, didn't he?
Madanovsky. Conte. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Decent-looking attack from the Hornets. Real chance! Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. And the attack fizzling out. It is to be a throw-in. Not smooth in possession. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. It has to be! And a good take under duress there. And Morgan. Good idea. And the goal was staring him in the face, but he couldn't take advantage of the chance.
Well, that would have extended their lead. What a golden opportunity that was.
Showing good defensive judgment. And a chance to whip it in here. Well, the cross was deep, a little too deep. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Klein. Chance to do damage. Good distribution. Pulls it back. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here, but there's still a lot of work to be done. She holds off the defender, keeps her composure, and finishes it really well. That's a great goal.
Well, couldn't keep it. Plenty of support here. Well, it was a poor attempt, and a goal kick it is. This looks interesting. Top-class defending. Plenty of space out wide for the Hornets. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. And over it comes. Oh, they have it again. Can he take the chance? And there it is! That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Traore. Well, the Hornets have possession again. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. And a red card it is, and how pivotal could that prove to be, Stuart?
Well, he's done a lot of good things today, but that's just unforgivable, and it could have an impact on their performance now.
And pressure on her. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. And if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. 5 minutes to go. And the Hornets with the ball once more. Could be dangerous. And the decision offside here. Perfectly positioned to take it away. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Might be a chance here. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them.
Well
A new record holder, the all-time top scorer for the club, but we know this professional well enough to know there'll be no let-up today. In the mood for even more. Will it happen? Stay with us on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. It's football friends versus the Hornets.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Attacking possibilities here for the Hornets, but they took care of the situation defensively. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. And room to roam on the wing for football friends. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, he almost headed it in. Singh. And a strong tackle. And back with Ferreira. Now with Morgan. Lot to like about that pass. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Well, she really had an awful lot on her plate. Massive credit goes to her.
There was a lot of bravery involved in that as well. That's a really top-class piece of goalkeeping.
And defensive play to be applauded. Shabo. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Textbook defending inside the box. Illegal play and hence a free kick. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Promising possession, this. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, it could be on for him here. Palmed away by the keeper. And foul it is then. And the volley off the woodwork. It could have gone in. He was hoping it would go in.
Well, he hits it really well. It's a good connection, but it's not quite on target.
Now with Morgan. Very effective pass. And did just enough defensively. Extremely sloppy in possession. Now let's see what the Hornets can do from this position. Can they forge ahead? Well, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. Played over. Just far too close to the goalkeeper. And passing it through. Can he finish? And the flag does go up offside. Good work from football friends to win it back. And quick thinking defensively. Oh, splendid skill. Teammates available. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Chabot. And football friends now in potentially a dangerous position. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Singh. Could be dangerous. Surely! And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. And Morgan. Long way out this. Well, an attempt almost from a different postcode and not very far away.
Well, from that sort of range, that's a very decent effort.
This looks promising. Really good build-up, but no end product. And playing it through. Offside it is. Such a pity for him.
Well, he thought he was onside, but I think the assistant got that absolutely right.
Chabot. And the keeper has it now. Alex. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Conte. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. And defensive play to be applauded. And with that, the first half comes to an end here in the Forest in Berlin-Köpenick. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very... Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
And everyone in the centre looking on as it sailed over them. Conte. Singh. Promising possession, this. Gives it a go. And that's a very good parry. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. Managed to get it out of there. Morgan. Options in the centre. Superb looking pass. And the Hornets have it back. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Ferreira. Conte. Could be threatening. And a goal! That will do it! They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. This looks more than decent, but it stopped a promising attack in its tracks, and you wouldn't be surprised if there's a card coming out here. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
Madanovsky. Conte. And that was a very fine read. This could be troublesome. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. That's a good-looking ball. Well, thumped clear. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. And a pretty ordinary challenge. Can he put it in? And the ball is loose. And still danger here. And able to close down the shot. Wilting under the pressure. And now they try to go forward. Just couldn't get the shot through. And couldn't put it away. Opportunity there to extend their advantage.
I have to say, it's not a bad effort. That would certainly made it more comfortable for them.
And nicely over the top. Must be! It's in! They're looking really relaxed and confident. And not giving the opposition much of a look in.
Well, as you can see, this was always coming. They've been piling on the pressure. It's a well-deserved goal.
Effective looking pass. Giving it a try. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Well, they fancy a short one. Very effective pass. Can they hit on the break? They need to get bodies back. Will it be? The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Well, you might call that a 50-50 decision. Disappointing delivery, sailing over everyone in the middle. Crossing into the middle. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. And possession lost by the Hornets. 15 minutes left for play. And a chance to whip it in here. But a crucial intervention inside the box. This looks interesting. Can he get one back? Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? And teammates around him. Opportunity here. Just the clearance that was needed. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, it could be on for him here. And that was a really high-end piece of goalkeeping.
Well, what can you say? That is excellent from the goalkeeper. A brilliant save.
Who can he pick out? And the problem not completely solved. Being egged on by the crowd. That was going in! The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Dangerous ball. And clears the danger. Now breaking it. There could be trouble here. He's already been cautioned. And his day is done. Second yellow card, Stuart.
Well, I have to say, it was coming. Why was he not taken off earlier?
Conte. Looking for a teammate. And there it is! That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts. Plenty of support here. And let's give credit to the defending. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. And getting the better of a marker. And pushed onto the woodwork. Blocking it. Well, nothing comes of it. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par.
The playoffs can often be about momentum. Suffice it to say, momentum is very much with them as things stand. Top of the table as they are, and with every intention of remaining right there. Is today the day, live on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, thanks again, Derek. I'm really looking forward to seeing this team in action. They're top of the table, and you can see why. They have excellent players, they've got a good coach, and a real desire to win football matches. Let's hope they're at their best today.
Now, a decent position. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Abdullah. Struggling to keep the ball. Madanovsky. And a throw-in it's going to be. Well, a disappointing throw there. Must take the lead here. Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. And sloppy in possession from the Hornets. Han. Roman. Shabo. Oh, good vision. Oh, that's a solid piece of defending when it looked as though it might go wrong for them. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Morgan. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge. And support available. He thwarted the attack illegally. Now, perhaps a card is forthcoming. Long way out this. Well, I must admit it didn't trouble the keeper to the extent that I thought it might. He's got to score! Magnificent defending. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Well, the Hornets might be able to cash in from this position, but they dealt with the threat posed. He's in behind. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
Singh. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Not the best challenge, free kick. And intercepted it, and passing it well. Can they get in behind them? Can he put them in front? Still possibilities. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back.
Well, you have to think they're going to take the lead at some point, because they're really looking dangerous at the moment.
Opportunity to deliver the cross. And that'll be offside. Not in the accuracy department, leaving a bit to be desired. That's a good pass. Oh, a goal! And a moment the goalkeeper would like to forget all about. Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Played with just a bit too much ferocity, and it's going to be a throw-in. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. An attack full of promise. Well, he really read that brilliantly. So a throw-in here. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Madanovsky. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So back underway here into the second half. Conte. Really good build-up, but no end product. Could be dangerous. And the goalkeeper expertly anticipated that through ball. Roman. Great ball over the top. It might be on for them. Well, offside, and we could have made that decision from up here. Failed to keep hold of it. Could be! Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Pacheco on a pass that lacked quality. Beautiful pass. Cuts it back. They keep plugging away. Good piece of defending. Could be threatening. Superbly read and executed. Promising possession, this. And a fine cross. Well, nothing comes of it. Roman. Conte. Given away by the Hornets. Roman. It did look on for them, but not to be. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. This could spell trouble, with the referee having already shown the yellow card. Cross could be useful. An utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick. Conte. Roman. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage. Hahn. Singh. And passing it through. And that'll be offside. Good work to regain possession. Madanovsky. Singh. Might lead to a chance. Roman. Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Al-Qahtani. Strong but fair tackle. Morgan. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, a bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw. Well, still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. Oh, late drama here! All level again! Incredible scenes! Just 10 minutes remaining here. Roman. Might work out. And cutting it out. Breaking at pace. Distributing it well. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Well, the keeper had to intervene, under a bit of pressure there. And given the situation, a goal at this stage might well turn out to be a winner. Crossing possibilities. And the keeper collects under a bit of pressure. And the referee sensibly allowing them to carry on, advantage with them. It's a neat move. And the flag does go up, offside. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Disappointing for the Hornets to give it away in that manner. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. So back in business here, the first period of extra time, and it might well come down to mental fortitude. Who wants this more? That's a good pass. Oh, but just unable to unlock the defence. Now a decent position. Decent position. Opportunity. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. It has gone over the touchline for what'll be a throw-in. Conte. This looks interesting. And defensive play to be applauded. A mistake from the keeper. Will it be punished? Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Oh, what an opportunity! Oh, a goal! And it's surely worth its weight in gold on this occasion. That is the end of the story, and no wonder they're celebrating. We're in the playoffs and their commitment to excellence knows no bounds. Top of the pile as they are currently, but in the knowledge that still there is work to be done. How will they fare today? Next on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. My name is Derek Ray and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, no doubt about it. They are the best team in the league at the moment. They attack with creativity, they defend with determination, and they have outstanding individuals. They're certainly going to be hard to beat today.
An alert intervention. Chabot. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Alves. Roman. Good idea. Still dangerous. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Straightforward for the keeper. Hong. Well, he's lost the ball. Dangerous looking attack. Smuggled away. And a long way out. But I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. The Hornets have it back. She has teammates around her. And he's made headway. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Conte. Morgan. And it's a quality pass. And it's gone behind for the corner.
Well, the crowd are driving their team on here. They're surely going to score soon.
Well, let's see about the cross. Just wanted to get it out of there. Untidy in possession. Singh. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Chabot. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Conte. Decent position. And defensive play to be applauded. Well, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
Plenty of options. Stopped a surefire goal. Well, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. Going short. And whipped into the box. Well, nearly shaving the post with that header. On the ball, Roman. Morgan. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Could be dangerous. No let-up here. Oh, could be. In it goes! Well, the pressure has been mounting, and now they have the lead. One 0 then. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Conte. Roman. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? And support available. Shabo. Roman. Han. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. Oh, danger here. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. I don't think he'll be proud of that challenge, and it's left to the referee to decide what happens next. Well, he has been dismissed, and it was going so well.
Well, that's going to make it interesting now. He's just put his team under pressure here.
Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Singh. Well, he knows what he's doing defensively. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Conte. And a chance to whip it in here. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. So back in business, and it's the Hornets with the advantage, but this game far from being settled. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Al-Qahtani. Pacheco. Very alertly winning back possession. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Morgan. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? And yellow it is. A booking.
Yeah, he was too impatient to win the ball and probably deserved a yellow card.
And taking it away. Conte. Singh. Can they take advantage? Excellent assessment of the... Must be! Closing down well. Looking for the right angle. But timely defending when it mattered. Promising looking ball. Perfect challenge. Can he get them level? Well, chasing this game, but the corner might help them. Over it comes. On a corner like that, every goalkeeper's dream, really. Good ball over the top. Oh, this is looking promising. And her teammate got her out of trouble. Good idea. Well, not to be for her in front of goal.
Well, that's a poor miss in what was a great situation. It's still in the balance here.
Good-looking sequence. Singh. Possession changing hands. There could be trouble here. He's already been cautioned. And it is a second bookable offence. That's the end of the story for him.
And it doesn't surprise me, Derek. He's played on the edge today.
Decent-looking pass. Well, a harmless effort when all is said and done. It looks promising. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Singh. Well, he's certainly not alone. Low delivery into the box. And a throw-in it's going to be. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Can he finish? That is how to keep it out of the net. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. He must finish! And it's come off the keeper. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. It has to be. Can't miss. Oh, we have just witnessed a special moment. Pure quality.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a cheeky finish this is. That little flick behind the leg, it's lovely technique and completely dumbfounds the goalkeeper. What a cute goal.
And the Hornets did well to regain control of the ball. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. Now with Morgan. Could be threatening. Oh, chance perhaps. Oh, great block. And the cross into the middle. A gift for any goalkeeper. And winning it back. And just 5 minutes remaining. Plenty of support here, but timely defending when it mattered. The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Has eyes for goal! Well, with the keeper nowhere to be found, she wasn't going to pass up that chance, but shocking defending. A lopsided contest, 4-0. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. And disappointing that it's gone out of play. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Good use of advantage there. Given away again. And if you've already received a yellow card, you surely want to stay away from that sort of challenge. And his race is run.
Yeah, he just lost his discipline there. That's a really poor challenge. He should have been taken off much earlier.
And clears his lines. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result
We're in the playoffs and their commitment to excellence knows no bounds. Top of the pile as they are currently, but in the knowledge that still there is work to be done. How will they fare today? The action is next on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, thanks again, Derek. I'm really looking forward to seeing this team in action. They're top of the table, and you can see why. They have excellent players, they've got a good coach, and a real desire to win football matches. Let's hope they're at their best today.
And cleared away. Good ball to switch the play. Now with Morgan. Oh, moving it nicely. And a timely intervention. Nice looking move. Well, that's a really top-notch piece of defending. Singh. Well, just overdoing it. Now with Bailly. Ball's gone. And played in with haste. Well, it's actually ended up being easy meat for the keeper. Now with Bailly. Well, it wasn't the best of touches, and she couldn't keep it in play, so a throw in here. And passing it through. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Good use of advantage. Now, options are plenty. The cross is on. It might be on for them. Couldn't quite hang on. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Morgan. On the ball, Roman. Very alertly winning back possession. Really good build-up, but no end product. Race. Chabot. And a chance for him on the flank. And a fine cross. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. That's a nice-looking ball. Well, just couldn't quite control the header, and a disappointing effort in the end. Singh. On the ball, Roman. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Good use of advantage there. Nicely timed tackle. Chabot. Hansen. Alaba. Attacking possibilities here for the Hornets. That's a useful cross. Well, it might still work out for them. And they deal with the threat this time. And tidy defensive play. Oh, that's splendid play. And saved by the keeper. And there's the delivery. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Morgan trying to open up the defence. And running in behind. Oh dear, the goal was at his mercy. Tame effort. Failed to keep hold of it. Singh. Really showing off his wide range of passing skills. And showing the importance of width. Fine cross into the middle. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest!
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
This is Alaba. Fruitful-looking attack. Well, you have to categorise that as a missed opportunity. Genuine chance. Oh, there it is! A back-and-forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes. No more time left. That will conclude the first half here at Molineux. So back underway here into the second half. Well, no way through. And the referee sensibly allowing them to carry on, advantage with them. Christiansen. Cisse. Very effective pass. Well read to put an end to that attack. Incisive pass. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
On the ball, Roman. Singh. Race. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. A glorious chance. And what a magical save it was! Short corner favoured. This looks promising. He's blocked it! Well, possibilities in the centre. No spillage from the goalkeeper. Routine. 30 minutes to go then. Good through ball. The clearance wasn't decisive. Stopped a surefire goal. Well, a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. And the header off target, but resolute defence. On the ball, Roman. Madanovsky. Roman. Ball's gone. Now, options are plenty. Played into the centre. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security. So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Roman. He might be able to profit from the wide position. And played in. And the danger cleared. And in the perfect position to read it. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. This is Alaba. Morgan. Decent position. Can they stop it going in? And the danger is averted. Well, the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. And the flag has gone up, offside. That's a nice looking ball. Very effective pass. Well, he failed to deliver that time. Happy to take on the shot. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target.
Well, it was a chance for them to get back into this one, but they were denied by a great piece of goalkeeping, you have to say.
Well, they can't exhale just yet. Here they come again. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. And a no-nonsense clearance. They've lost it. Well, both sides encountering difficulties keeping possession. And he's in. And in it goes. They're getting closer. They're not finished yet. And the ball is moving again. 3-2. Khan. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go. And just one goal between them. Oh my goodness, you've really got to praise the defending. That was top-notch. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, that break looked so promising. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
And very nicely positioned to win it back. And possibilities here. And that's going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. In goes the cross, but absolutely no support there. No-nonsense clearance. Well, too much elevation in terms of the shot. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never